Hello and welcome back to the ADHD Hippo. We are on episode 10 of my ongoing Minecraft survival Let's Play. That's right, we have hit double digits. As per usual, if you missed the last episode where I did my first tricky trial, I will put a pip on the screen so you can go and watch that. In today's episode, I had planned to make myself a sheep farm because I want to go get Netherite before we fight the dragon. The only problem is, I don't have enough iron for the simplistic collection system I have in mind for it. So, in this episode, I'm going to make an iron farm, and if there's time, make my sheep farm as well. As you can see, I've already picked out the spot for my iron farm, so let's get right into it. Let's go. Alrighty, according to the tutorial, we're going to start by putting the collection system over here. We are going to start with just this one chest, and of course we can't forget to put the hopper behind it. And if we ever need to expand this, have more storage or whatever, it shouldn't be too difficult to add in. Alright, now that we are done with the base, we just got to put these 3 beds in here so we can actually get our villagers in. Followed by this trap door that we put down right there, and we dig out 3 blocks. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We put a sign right up against this trap door here, and that will hold the water to keep the villagers bouncing around. We put these 3 slabs in here, but honestly, I'm not really sure why. I also need to breed the villagers up for this farm and actually be able to get them in here. By the time I finish with all this, they should be grown, so it should be pretty simple. I have to put these 6 slabs over these beds, I'm assuming so the villagers will always go in the water. Sometimes it's really difficult to tell when you're watching a tutorial what blocks that they're using solely for aesthetic purposes. Because they have us using this glass on the sides here, but this isn't even the spawning platform, so I don't really know if it is necessary or if I could have chosen any block. Luckily, I like glass, so it's fine with me. Oh, can't forget to put the sign down right here because we're gonna have a water stream right here to collect any drops. I am going to replace some of these stone bricks with just normal stone to kind of give the build more variation, and it'll make it look a little worn as you're walking up to it. Next thing is we have to put this line of signs in here, which will actually hold up the lava that we will place in between those signs and the... Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to put my slabs in. Give me a second. And there we go. So, we put these signs against the slabs, not the block underneath it. We will go ahead and put the water stream in to collect any of our drops. And then we put the lava... slabs don't burn, right? Well... it seems fine, right? Oh, no, not fine, not fine. So I guess we're going to have to replace all of the wooden slabs that are going to touch lava. I really thought that slabs didn't burn, so I didn't think it was a big deal. But I will go and get some stone. And now we put the signs in. Put the lava in right there. Yeah, looks like it's good. It shouldn't reach here, right? Like, these should be fine. Yeah, seems okay. Alright, all that's left, really, is to lure the villagers up. We are going to put some trap doors down to divide a little space so they don't... That's not the right way. So they don't continue on and, you know, get burnt in the fire or whatever. If I can, there we go. We're gonna put a couple of jobs over here, and when they get close enough, they will try to run towards these jobs, but they won't be able to get to them because of the pit that we have here. So now all I gotta do is actually go and get the villagers. I'll probably have to build some kind of gauntlet so that they can't get away. Alright, now that we have the 3 dingus stooges over here that are all nice and grown, we can finally get them into this gauntlet. The gauntlet should keep them from escaping and should push them right up here to try to take these jobs. And they will fall into this hole, stuck in perpetuity. And then after we get all of them in there, we just need to lure a zombie in, and we have ourselves a working iron farm. So let's go ahead and start moving the Dingus brothers. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, now we just gotta seal them in, making sure that they can't get back out this way, and hope beyond hope that they are just going to come up here. Oh, actually, I need to destroy their beds. Hopefully they'll be able to go get their new ones. Alright, we released the first one. Let's see if we can actually get him up here. No, because he's... Alright, we're getting the first 2. Seeing if we can get them both in here. Look at them look at each other like, what do we do now? Okay, we got one on the move. I mean, if I gotta do it one at a time, I'll do it one at a time. No, you idiot. Ah, damn it, I hate villagers. Wait, is that racist? Never mind. Oh wait, maybe if I put their bell.
Hello there.
Okay, he's moving, he's moving. He's doing it of his own free will. This is amazing. It's actually working. Yep, go on, go up, go up. And... Okay, he took the job. Now as soon as it gets night, he should go right down here into his new bed. Alright, I'm just gonna go gather the others. Okay, yeah, this works out really good. Wow, this is probably the easiest time I've ever had moving villagers. And boop, he drops straight down. Okay, now we just need to get the last one in. Come on, dude. There you go. Yeah, come on. Yeah, go on. There you go. Yeah, okay. He took the bed. And he too... Oh. There he goes. Alright. Alright, we got all 3 of them in. Now we just need to close this. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now we can move all this. Get these out of the way. All we gotta do now is move a zombie in and put some water in. And we are good. And of course, it is perfect timing because it's now nighttime. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem getting that zombie in. Okay, we gotta make sure that we flatten, or, you know, make all of these path blocks just so the iron golems don't end up spawning down here. Alright, so, oh, wrong side. Boop. So down here, we just slip a boat right here. Right there. There we go. Now we just need to lure a zombie in. If I can find one nearby. I guess we're taking him. Hey, buddy, come on. Come on. I have a new home for you. Alright, and he is in the boat. Now we just name him, and boom, subscribe to the ADHD Hippo. We'll go ahead and put this down, and look at that, we already got golems spawning. We just gotta go up there and put the water in. Okay, go bop, and bop, bop, and bop. And then we get one more right here in the middle. And there we go. And just like that, we have ourselves a working iron farm. Nice and easy build. Didn't take very long. The longest thing that it took was breeding a couple of villagers to put in here. Nice little compact design. And I want to thank Hardship YT, because this, as far as I know, is his design. He doesn't credit anyone else in his video, so I'm just assuming that this is his idea. It works great, looks great, easy to build, 10 out of 10. Good job, thank you. And I am going to AFK here for a little while because I desperately need iron. Especially since it takes a lot of iron for the sheep farm that I am going to build. So I'll cut all this out and I'll be back when I'm done. Oh my god, look at that. You know, I only just finished this farm maybe 10 minutes ago, and I already got myself a stack of iron basically. This is actually a fairly effective farm, and this is great. The walk up here is a little bit bland. You know, I put some steps in, and I pathed the dirts. Pathed the dirts. That is what I just said. I pathed the dirt blocks. I think I'm gonna put in some greenery. I think I'm gonna try prettifying that a little bit. As you guys can probably tell if you've been keeping up with my series, I am not particularly adept at decorating my builds or surroundings. So much so that I rarely even try. Well, in a world that I share with some friends of mine, I have actually been introduced into attempting to greenify my area. And I really wanted to try to bring that here to this build. And I really hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so it took about 15-20 minutes to get all of the greenery put in. And I waited another 10-15 minutes on top of that. So we have about 20 to 30 minutes of this farm being active, and we actually have quite a bit of iron. Way more than we actually need for the project that I am going to be working on next, my sheep farm. I got some observers, dispensers, I got enough iron for shears and minecarts and hoppers. I should have enough wood. I'm actually kind of running low on wood, but you know, I got enough to do what I need to do. I'm gonna go find a spot, gather materials, and I'll be right back. Alright, right here we have our field where our sheep are gonna go. Each one of these, 1, 2, 3, is gonna have a sheep in the middle, right there. I will want to make sure that I have each and every color of sheep, which I actually don't have all the dye for. So I'm going to have to take a trip around and see if I can find all of the colors that we need. Honestly, it shouldn't take me too long. I'm pretty sure I know where the majority of these colors are. So that was probably the biggest lie I think I've ever told. It actually took me well over 2 hours to find a desert that actually had cactus in it. So that is going to have to be a whole nother video on its own. Let me know if you guys want to see that, and I can release it as a mini-sode. But if you guys don't say anything, I'm not going to do that because it would be a lot of work, and I don't think anyone really cares that much about me finding cactus. So let me know down in the comments if anyone actually wants to see the wild adventure I went on while looking for cactus. And while you're down there, why don't you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I don't ask very often, but it would really help my channel. Thank you. Alrighty, after quite the adventure, actually, we finally have all of the 16 different colors of dye that we need to dye all of our 16 different colors of sheep. Which, you know, I'll get there. Now, we can actually start working on this sheep farm. You know, and in case no one's ever made a sheep farm before, or they don't know how to, or whatever, I think, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna go full tutorial mode or anything, but I'll give like a play-by-play on what I am doing. So we dig these holes. So if we look at this as one cell, right? Boom, boom, boom. We got the sheep will go right here, encased in glass. Behind that sheep, we have an observer, which will detect when the sheep eats this grass. When it detects that the sheep has eaten the grass that's right in front of it, it will give a redstone pulse, and it will power any redstone that we put right there. That redstone, in turn, powers a dispenser, which we will put shears in. So, we shear the sheep eats the grass, the sheep's wool grows back, and as soon as it eats the grass, it gets sheared again. And you got yourself a sheep farm. Underneath this, we will build a collection system, a series of, you know, minecart hoppers, you know, stuff like that leading into chests so we can collect all of our goodies. But you basically, boom, just like that. And then, oh, whoops. And then boom, just like this. It's, I don't know, making these has always been super simple. And of course, I have absolutely no idea who originally came up with this design. But I'm pretty sure that it has been used for 5 or 6 years now. And I don't see any reason that it would ever, oops, wrong one, that it would ever change. And boom, look at that. Just like that, we have half of it done. 8 out of the 16 all neatly lined up and easily put together. Nice and quick. Honestly, the hardest part about all this is getting the sheep to actually go where you want them to go. Honestly, just like this would absolutely work as an automatic sheep farm. If you get the sheep in there, if you don't mind collecting it manually, you know, every time it gets sheared, you just walk up and grab it. You know, nice and easy. You don't even really need a collection system. It just, you know, really helps. Interloper! Alrighty, now all that's left is to breed the sheep and lead them in here. You know, I really hope that you can dye a non-white sheep, because I actually don't know. I always just breed white sheep because I assumed they were the only type you could dye. But will that work? If I dyed this black sheep, would he turn green or whatever? I guess we'll find out. Alrighty, okay, we got the leash on him. Go ahead and drag him over. And, you know, just my personal opinion, always start with the very furthest one, because it'll make it a lot easier instead of harder as it goes on. And then boom, just like that, we got ourselves, boom. Just like that, we got our first sheep. Light gray, looks like. Gray, no. And then as soon as he grows, we will dye him if we need to. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put these shears in while we're waiting for the sheep to be ready again, if you know what I mean. I feel like Java sheep take longer. Whoa, how'd you get up here? Are you, maybe you were just like naturally spawning, because there's no way. There's just no way. Alright, back in the hole. There you go. Oh no, they totally are. How are they climbing up here? I have never seen cows get out of that before. Go back in your hole. I really hope that we can dye other colored sheep. I know I said that already, but these two are pretty much only going to be giving me light, or they're only going to be giving me gray sheep. So I really hope. No. Ugh. Get in. Alright, we got all of the shears in. We got 2 sheep so far. They are both gray sheep, so like I keep saying, I really hope that I can dye them. I believe it is time to start building the collection system. And I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this. I think I need to be 4 down. Because, let's see here, hold on. There's going to be, okay, so it needs to be right underneath this block that I have the hopper minecart on top of a hopper and a chest. Okay, so I had actually forgotten that you can hold stuff in your offhand in Java. This is amazing, and they're actually functional. We're gonna go around so you don't you dare fall in that hole. Thank you, come here. Now don't fall in that one either. Come on, there we go, good job. Good job. Okay, you absolutely can dye any color sheep, that's good. Okay, so I have the gray, I have a brown. We'll go ahead and separate the colors that we already have. We do have a white and a black sheep that are over there. Alright, I guess we'll do light gray. Oh, for numero dos. Boom, light gray. Alrighty, and we have the room cleared out at least to start working on our collection system. Starting from right here, we'll have a hopper minecart on a rail, on a hopper, down to a chest. And then whenever we want it, we just walk in and take it. Come on. Come on, sheep numero cuatro. Yeah, come on. Come on. There's a good lad. There you go. Good job. Look at you. No, come on. A little bit more. There we go. Ha ha. Idiot. Alrighty, we got half the sheep put in. It's taking forever because I only have 2 sheep breeding, but it's so much easier having 1 child at a time. And in this game, it's a lot easier to work with 1 little sheep. Because even though I'm going to have like 4 hours on this thing, most of that 4 hours is stuff that I was just like waiting for. You know, it's like, oh, okay, I got to wait for this person to grow up, and then I can do this. I got to wait for this sheep to grow up, and then do this. I got to wait for the sheep to be ready to breed again.
Right.
And so it's like, fuck. It's like an hour and a half of me just sitting here waiting.
Right. Annoying.
But it makes editing easy, because I can just cut that shit out. Oh my god, it was in place! Oh, I fucking hate you. Dude, it's like a magnet. Every time I get a little bit closer to him, he just scoots away a little bit. Hey, dude, fuck you. Just get in the goddamn hole. He won't let me push him in. You stupid fuck. I will kill you and breed another one. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just making another one. That was so annoying. Every other sheep went in like fucking pouring water in a glass. No, not him. He had to be fucking on the fucking corner of the damn glass. And he's blue, da boo dee da boo da, da boo dee da boo da. Oh yeah, that is cyan.
I'm cyan.
I'm cyan, da boo dee da boo. my cow farm is actually a little disturbing. I wonder if there's a way for me to edit this to where like everything is like black and white except for like the cow eyes, which are like bright red. So, you know, everyone who plays Java, they swear by this. You do this to your cows, you know, the entity cramming, and then when you feed them, when a new one is born, it kills an older one. And then it's like, boom, food, leather, all that stuff. And they swear by this. And I'm like, well, yeah, like that, it works. But when you do this, and then jump in with a looting 3 sword, you will get probably 4 times as much as what that's gotten me since I built it in episode 3. Not to mention, you hear beautiful noises. You are the kings of the new generation. They're all pink and green and all like, yes, daddies. You notice that even in the gay community, women get priority treatment. Like, the L is first.
Lesbian.
Right. So, like, why? They just have, like, a community meeting. They're like, all right. If you are other than straight, we're taking a poll. Not that poll. Get off there, Jarrett. All right, we finally have all 16 different colors of sheep. It has taken me, well, it's taken me a long time to do this, only because sheep take forever to be born. We got the system set up down here to where we are collecting everything that gets sheared out. Oh, whoops. Including this lead that I need to take back. But as you can see, we are already producing, well, we probably already have enough to go to the Nether, actually. By the time we were done with this, we actually have enough wool to where we can go to the Nether and start looking for Netherite. And that, boys and girls, is all the time that we have for today. I know you probably couldn't tell because of the way that the video is formatted, you know, with everything cut out and all that. But today, man, today wore me down. You could probably tell by the end of the video, I pretty much cracked, didn't I? I just kind of lost my hippo chill. But that's okay. We managed to do everything that I wanted to do. We managed to get our iron farm. We managed to get our sheep farm. We got everything that we wanted to do today done. Even if I had to go on a whole separate adventure just to get green dye. Not to mention the issue that we had with that sheep, which, God, I'm glad I'm never gonna have to do this again in this world. But with that being said, boys and girls, I want to thank you all so much for watching this. I want to hear from anyone who happens to be watching this. You know, what do you guys think of my builds? I know that the iron farm isn't actually mine, you know, I'm not taking credit for it or anything, but you know, my choice of blocks, or you know, did I go about it a weird way, or whatever. You know, what do you guys think of my sheep farm? What do you guys think of my collection system? What do you think of my shovel? You know, anything that you want, go ahead and put all that down in the comments. And while you're down there, please hit that like and subscribe button. I know I already asked once in this video, but I'm trying really hard, you know? So like, any support would be appreciated. Next episode, we are going to the Nether and we are searching for Netherite. We are going to the end real soon, but I need to upgrade my gear. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.